Power isn't given, it's taken. Whether you realize it or not, the rules of power shape every move in business, relationships, and life. Master them, and you control the game. Ignore them, and you'll be played. Stay till the end, because each law unlocks a new level of influence most people never even see coming. Law 1. Never outshine the master. Always ensure that those above you feel secure in their superiority. In your eagerness to impress, do not overdo it. Displaying too much talent might provoke insecurity or fear. Instead, make your superiors appear more brilliant than they actually are, and this will elevate your own status in the long run. Law 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Be cautious with friends, as they are often prone to jealousy and betrayal. Familiarity can lead them to take advantage of you. A former adversary, however, has more incentive to prove loyalty. If you lack enemies, find a way to make some, as they can be more useful than friends. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. Keep people uncertain about your true motives. If they are unsure of your aims, they cannot prepare defenses. Mislead them when necessary, and by the time they discern your actual intentions, it will be too late for them to react effectively. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. When attempting to impress, the more words you use, the more common and less in control you seem. Even a mundane statement appears profound if it is concise and enigmatic. Powerful individuals intimidate by their silence. Speaking too much only increases the risk of saying something foolish. Law 5. Guard your reputation with your life. Your reputation is the foundation of your power. It alone can instill fear and win battles. However, once tainted, you become vulnerable. Fortify your reputation against any threats and attack your rivals by exploiting weaknesses in theirs. Let public perception do the rest. Law 6. Court attention at all costs. Perception is everything. The unseen is easily forgotten. Stand out from the crowd by being bold, colorful, and enigmatic. The more attention you command, the more influence you wield. Law 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Use the knowledge, expertise, and efforts of others to further your own goals. This not only conserves your energy, but also gives you the aura of efficiency. Let others fade into the background while you reap the rewards of their labor. Law 8. Make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. Always make your opponent come to you, forcing them to abandon their plans in the process. Draw them in with promises of reward, then seize control. The one who dictates the terms holds the true power. Law 9. Win through your actions, never through argument. A fleeting victory through argument is meaningless compared to persuasion through action. Arguments breed resentment, whereas demonstration ensures lasting influence. So do not simply tell. Law 10. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Negativity is contagious, just like disease. Associating with misfortune brings it upon yourself. Instead, surround yourself with those who are prosperous and joyful, for their success will reflect upon you. Law 11. Make people depend on you. Ensure that others rely on you for their well-being and success. The more indispensable you are, the more power you maintain. Never allow them to gain enough independence to function without you. Law 12. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm. One genuine act of kindness can mask countless acts of deception. Use sincerity and generosity strategically to lower defenses, allowing you to manipulate with ease. A well-placed gift can be as effective as a Trojan horse. Law 13. Appeal to self-interest, not to mercy or gratitude. When seeking assistance, highlight what the other party stands to gain rather than relying on past favors or goodwill. People are far more motivated by personal benefit than by gratitude. Law 14. Pose as a friend, work as a spy. Gathering intelligence on others gives you a strategic advantage. Ask indirect questions and observe behavior to uncover weaknesses and intentions. Every interaction is an opportunity for subtle espionage. Law 15. Crush your enemy totally. A defeated enemy left standing will seek revenge. If you must strike, do so with totality. Eliminate any chance of their resurgence. Half measures only invite future retaliation. Law 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. Too much familiarity breeds contempt. If you are constantly present, you become common. By withdrawing strategically, you enhance your value and make others long for your return. Law 17. Keep others in suspense. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Predictability makes you vulnerable. Keep people guessing about your next move so they cannot form strategies against you. Inconsistency confuses and unnerves opponents, putting you in control. Law 18. Do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. A fortress may feel secure, but it cuts you off from valuable information and allies. Instead, move among people, forging connections. Strength lies in numbers, not in solitude. Law 19. Know who you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. Different people react differently to being deceived or outmaneuvered. Some will forget, while others will dedicate their lives to vengeance. Choose your battles wisely and never inadvertently create an implacable enemy. Law 20. Do not commit to anyone. Avoid binding yourself to any one faction. Instead, maintain neutrality and leverage competing forces against each other. Independence grants you the freedom to manipulate situations in your favor. Law 21. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Seem dumber than your mark. Let your targets believe they are smarter than you. This illusion lowers their guard and makes them easier to manipulate. People never suspect someone they believe to be inferior. Law 22. Use the surrender tactic. Transform weakness into power. If you are weaker, avoid direct confrontation. Instead, surrender strategically, allowing yourself time to recover. Yielding can frustrate and disorient your adversaries, giving you the advantage later. Law 23. Concentrate your forces. Rather than spreading yourself thin, focus your energy and resources on a single, decisive point. Strength comes from intensity, not dispersion. Law 24. Play the perfect courtier. Master the subtle art of navigating power dynamics. Be charming, diplomatic, and adaptable. Make allies. Avoid unnecessary conflict and advance gracefully. Law 25. Recreate yourself. Do not allow others to define you. Craft your own image and control how others perceive you. Reinvent yourself as needed to maintain power and intrigue. Law 26. Keep your hands clean. Avoid being directly associated with dubious actions. Use proxies to carry out unpleasant tasks while maintaining a pristine reputation. Let others take the blame when necessary. Law 27. Play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following. People crave belief in something greater than themselves. Offer them a vision. Use grand gestures. And make yourself seem indispensable to their hopes and dreams. Law 28. Interaction with boldness. Timidity breeds doubt and failure. Act with confidence and decisiveness. Hesitation invites opposition. Boldness creates momentum and intimidates enemies. Law 29. Plan all the way to the end. Never act without considering the long-term consequences. Anticipate obstacles and prepare solutions in advance. A well-planned strategy ensures control and ultimate success. Law 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. Appear naturally gifted and effortless in your success. Conceal the hard work and struggles behind the scenes to maintain an aura of ease and superiority. Law 31. Control the options. Always offer choices that benefit you, no matter what others decide. By controlling the available options, you manipulate people while giving them the illusion of control. Law 32. Play to people's fantasies. Reality is often disappointing. People prefer to believe in illusions. Create compelling narratives that align with their desires, and they will follow you blindly. Law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Everyone has a weakness. Identify what drives and controls people, whether it's vanity, ambition, or insecurity, and use it to your advantage. Law 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. People respond to confidence and self-assuredness. Carry yourself with an air of importance, and others will grant you respect and authority. Law 35. Master the art of timing. Recognize the right moment to act. Being too early or too late can ruin your plans. Patience and precise timing maximize success. Law 36. Disdain things you cannot have. Ignoring them is the best revenge. Acknowledging your enemies or losses gives them power. The best response to insults or failures is indifference. This weakens their impact. Law 37. Create compelling spectacles. Dramatic gestures and striking visuals captivate people's attention. A grand performance is more powerful than mere words. Use spectacle to influence perception. Law 38. Think as you like, but behave like others. Expressing unconventional ideas openly invites resistance. To avoid unnecessary conflict, conform outwardly while keeping your true thoughts private. Law 39. Stir up waters to catch fish. Disrupt your opponent's emotions. Anger, fear, or confusion makes them easier to manipulate. Keep a cool head while provoking reactions in others. Law 40. Despise the free lunch. What comes easily is often a trap. Value and pay for quality. It fosters independence and ensures you are not beholden to others. Law 41. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. If you follow a powerful predecessor, you will always be compared to them. Create your own path rather than living in someone else's shadow. Law 42. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. Attack the leader of a group and their followers will lose direction. Eliminating key figures neutralizes opposition more effectively than targeting individuals. Law 43. Work on the hearts and minds of others. Persuade people through emotion rather than force. Make them want to follow you instead of compelling them. This ensures loyalty. Law 44. Disarm and infuriate with a mirror effect. Imitate your opponent's behavior to confuse and unsettle them. Reflection forces them to confront their own actions, weakening their position. Law 45. Preach the need for change, but never reform too much at once. People resist drastic change. If you must introduce new ideas, do so gradually while maintaining the illusion of continuity. Law 46. Never appear too perfect. Flawlessness breeds resentment. Display minor weaknesses to seem relatable and to avoid becoming a target of envy. Law 47. Do not go past the mark you aimed for. In victory, learn when to stop. Success can breed overconfidence, leading to unnecessary risks. Know when to consolidate your power rather than overextending and inviting ruin. Law 48. Assume formlessness. Adaptability is the key to survival. Do not be rigid in your strategies. Stay fluid, respond to change, and remain unpredictable to maintain control.